Hey guys, good morning and thanks for joining. So in the today class, we are going to discuss about ITL process. So in the ITL process, we will discuss about what is instant lifecycle management process, and also we can discuss about what is change management process. Already we discussed. Once again, I will repeat. And problem statement and solution statement. Couple of other process also we have. We can going to discuss about those things. Okay. So every instant, whenever you are working on, always we have to follow this process only. Even in the interview point of also, if you want to explain any instant, explain in this way, whatever instant life cycle management we are going to discuss. Okay. So it is like a process, that process we have to follow and we have to explain. That may be any attack you can consider. Authentication failure category, malware category, phishing email, OS top 10. Okay, any category of the attacks will come. So always we have to explain in this instant lifecycle management process only. First, what is ITIL? So who will use ITIL and who will use NIST framework? And under ITIL, how many processes we have? And then we are going to discuss about other couple of things as well. First one is ITIL. So ITIL full form is Information Technology Infrastructure Library. So most of the cases, who will use this ITIL process? This one will be used by service delivery based companies. Service delivery companies will be used by ITIL process, and also all the consulting based companies they will use, because they have to deliver the projects to the customer, right? So this is one of the great processes defined by the ITL organization. It is an organization basically. ITL is an organization. They define couple of processes. Okay. So most of the cases, this one will be used by service delivery and also consulting based companies to deliver the projects. ITL process will be used by service delivery companies and also consulting companies to deliver the projects. Okay. So maybe we can ask, I will ask one question. Don't you think that product based companies, they will not follow the ITL process? Yes, they will also follow the ITL process. Even product based companies also, they will follow the ITL process in case whatever products they want to deploy. So within the project, whatever project deadlines they provided, so they will also follow the ITL process. So combination of both product as well as service based companies. Okay. ITL full form, as I said, Information Technology Infrastructure Library. This one is provided by a couple of processes. Okay. What are those processes? ITL processes are, first one is instant lifecycle management process. Next one is change management process. Next one, problem statement, solution statement. Even risk assessment also provided, but unfortunately risk assessment is not that much great as compared to NIST framework. For risk assessment side, so always we will go with NIST framework because it is international standard organization. That's why. Even though ITL also international standard organization, but whatever process defined by the ITL, it is not that much great. For ITL side, we have certifications also there. ITL basic, ITL advanced, ITL expert. Okay, couple of project managers, delivery managers, okay, delivery directors. In the job description, they will keep these are all the certifications, whether you are a part of ITIL certified guy or not. Okay, couple of certifications also there for the ITIL process wise. So most of the cases, so these project managers and also delivery managers and delivery directors, they have to take care of these certifications. They have to complete. It's an added advantage. So how we are doing security certifications for project managers and delivery managers, ITL certification is a mandatory. It's an added advantage, as I said. Okay. So even we have couple of other analysis also. We have fishbone analysis, 5Y analysis, 5S analysis, or 5Y analysis, Six Sigma, Kaizen, Juran. So all these projects also, it's a part of ITIL process only. Okay. So for process oriented, and if you want to complete any certificate, these are all couple of processes we'll follow. Okay. Brainstorming also, one of the brainstorming also, brainstorming. Okay. So these are all couple of additional topics. It is not fall under ITL, but in the ITL processes, we'll follow these are all the additional processes also. Whenever if you want to implement something, fishbone analysis and 5Y analysis, Six Sigma, Kaizen, Joran, these three certifications once again. Kaizen, Joran, Six Sigma, all these are certifications once again. Brainstorming sessions. Next one is 9M analysis. 9M analysis. Okay. So these are the couple of additional processes we are going to implement in the ITIL processes. So using these analysis, we'll follow these processes. Okay. So now we are going to discuss about this one. Couple of introduction also I will give for these processes. What is my fishbone analysis? What is 9M analysis? What is 5 analysis, and so on. So these three are certifications. So ITL certifications also we have. What are those certifications? ITL basics, ITL advanced, ITL expert. So these are all the certifications once again on the ITL side. Okay, so example, you are a part of TCS, Infosys, Capgemini, Mindtree, Wipro, and so on. And if you want to become project manager, so along with PMP, project management, so they will ask these are all the different types of certifications also. Okay. So now we are going to discuss about these processes, 4 processes. The risk assessment, I will explain NIST framework because NIST framework is very famous. First process name is Instant Life Cycle Management. So these questions of normally when we can expect second round of the interview. Whatever just now I'm going to discuss or I'm discussing now, all these are part of second round of the interview. Which processes we are following? So what is the process name and so on. Second round, managerial round, right? With the manager, with the director, we can expect these type of questions. So one is technical oriented, second one is process oriented also you should learn. Because every organization, they have their own process. So instant life cycle management process. First, what is meant by instant life cycle management process? It is a step-by-step process of how to do the instant investigation. Okay, it is a phase-by-phase approach of how to do the instant investigation or forensic analysis is called instant life cycle management process. It is a phase-by-phase approach of instant investigation or forensic investigation is called as instant life cycle management. So what are phases we are following? So each and every phase, what exactly we have to do, and finally how we can take care of the instant response. So that is called instant life cycle management process. So it is a step-by-step or phase-by-phase approach of instant investigation or forensic investigation is called as instant life cycle management. Under this one, couple of phases we have. Those phases are first one is preparation, identification, containment, eradication, recovery, lessons learned. Okay, so these are all the 6-step approach: preparation, identification, containment, eradication, recovery, lessons learned. So example in the SIM tool or in firewall, in EDR, in web application firewall, in IDS IPS, in proxy server, each and every tool. Okay, whenever you're doing instant investigation, that may be false positive or true positive. Okay, always you have to follow this process. Okay, always any instant investigation you can consider. Always we have to follow the instant lifecycle management process. So in the preparation phase, what exactly we have to do? In the identification, what we have to do? Containment, what we have to do? Eradication mean by what? And recovery and lessons learned. So now I am going to discuss about each and every phase, what our security analyst we will do exactly for the instant analysis wise. And don't think that this is applicable to only security team. Okay. So don't think instant life cycle management process is applicable to only security team. This is applicable to every team. Okay. So do you think that instant will come only to security team? It will come to network engineering team. It will come to server team. It will come to application teams. But application team people, they will call it a bug. Okay. So it will come to physical security. Okay. So server team, Linux team, every team, they will follow this process. So step by step. So first in the preparation, what exactly we have to consider. In the identification, what exactly we will do. In the containment phase, how we have to take care of the business impact analysis and risk assessment. In the eradication, what exactly we have to take care. And the recovery, how we have to bring it back to normal operations. And in the lessons learned. In the lessons learned, what we have to fill the documents. Those things I am going to discuss now. First one is preparation. So now we are a part of security, right? So security point of view, I'm going to discuss. Okay, as I said, this is not only applicable to our security analyst. We will go and we'll take care of the instant life cycle management process. This process is applicable to other team. Whatever security analyst they will consider and they will do the instant analysis. That one we are going to discuss now. In the preparation phase, okay. So we are a part of SOC team, right? So in the SOC team, basically, what exactly it is required? One SOC dedicated SOC room is required. So it's like a control room. Otherwise, one control room or SOC room is required. In that SOC room, whether all the televisions or TVs or monitoring systems are there or not, whether tools are available or not, okay, whether AC is available or not, okay, whether every security analyst has 2 monitors available or not. In the security operations center, 24/7 into 365 days, whoever is supporting, okay, so they have skills or they are not, okay. So cross-functional training, L1 team, L2 team, L3 team, they are working on the cross-functional training, continuous improvement, okay, use case creation, correlation rules creation, all those will fall under preparation phase. In the preparation phase, I am repeating once again, first SOC room is very, very important. SOC room is ready in the office location. After SOC room is ready, so what exactly we will do? We will go and we will deploy couple of monitors. Okay. So like in the railway stations, in the airports, in the bus stations, they will keep some of the monitors using televisions, right? So which bus or which train or which flight, so departure time as well as arrival time. So all those things will the same way we will monitor related to security. So those monitors, they will put it either wall mounted or rack mounted. So that one thing. So next one is SIM tool is available. If SIM tool is available, whether it is stable state or not. And whoever is working on this security incident investigation, those people has trained or not. Okay. So all those analysis in the preparation phase we have to consider. In the preparation phase, organizations will work on SOC team is ready for instant investigations. SOC room, sorry, before going to that, SOC room is ready. All the tools are implemented. Security analysts are trained. Monitors are implemented. Either in the wall mounted most of the cases. Wall mounted. Wall mounted means on wall we will put our TVs, televisions. Okay, wall mounted. Rack mounted means it is available in the our data center. So very first class I shown data center, right? So that is on the rack mounted. Wall mounted. SOPs are created. SOP means standard operating procedure documents. So these are all the couple of things we have to consider. So all the tools means not only just SAM tool. So whatever it is required for the 24/7 SOC operations, all those tools are available or not, whether those tools are in place or not. That is called all the tools are implemented. Okay. And also these analysts also should be trained and SOPs should be created. SOP means for each and every incident, we will create SOP, standard operating process document. What L1 team has to do, what L2 team has to do, what L3 team has to do. So whatever attacks we discussed, for every attack, we have to create a SOP. It's like a knowledge-based document. Whenever any ransomware attack will come, whenever any phishing email attack will come, whenever any other type of category of the attacks will come, in that scenario, what is the L1 level team they will do? What is L2 team they will do? What is L3 team they will do? So step-by-step process they will put in one document. The document is called SOP. It's enter a question. What is SOP or what is playbook or what is run book? Did you create anytime SOP or playbook or run book? This one will be created by most of the case L3 team. Okay. So otherwise implementation team. So that is on the preparation phase. In the identification phase, after receiving the alerts, security analyst will identify what type of instance we received. Okay. Once the alerts are received or instants are received, security analyst will identify what type of incident is received. Whether it is malware category. So whatever attacks we discussed. Okay. Malware category, phishing email category, spoofing category, flooding category, authentication failure, and finally OS top 10 category. So once the alert is received or incident is received as a notification or maybe through SM dashboard, first thing is security analysts, they have to identify whether it is virus or worm or trojan or ransomware or adware or spyware and so on, whether it is a whaling or wishing or spear phishing, or whether it is IP spoofing or email spoofing or DNS spoofing or ARP spoofing, or whether it is a brute force attack or password spray attack, or maybe dictionary attack or VPN authentication failure. In the similar way, whether it is a TCP or UDP or ICMP or DOS or DDoS or ping of death and so on, whether it is a SQL injection attack or cross-site scripting attack and so on. So that is identification phase. Without identifying the alert notification, without understanding the whatever alert we received, we cannot do the instant investigation properly. First, you should understand what is the alert we received, what type of incident we received. That is nothing but identification phase. Okay. Next one is containment. In the containment side, so there are two types of things we have. This is very, very important phase also. Okay. Security people doesn't mean that, okay, we have to go and we have to do the network isolation. So basically containment meaning isolation. So in the corona time, we have seen a lot of cases, containment, quarantine and so on. Containment zones also. Same thing is applicable to here as well. So containment meaning here, disconnecting from the network, and that infection should not reach to the other computers. So same thing we have seen past 2.5, 3 years or 3 years, correct? Containment zones. Nobody should not enter into those containment zones. Otherwise, they will get the infection of the corona. Same thing is applicable to here as well. Containment meaning here, so whatever infection of the instant they received, like a virus or worm or trojan or ransomware and so on, through lateral movement, it will affect to other system also, or through networking protocols, it will infect to other systems. Okay. So whenever you are doing the containment, two things we have to consider. One is end user system. Okay. Like a laptop or MacBook or workstation or desktop. So these are all the end user systems you know already. If these systems are getting compromised, directly we can do containment because only one person is getting compromised. One person is getting impact. Okay. Example, one of the HR team, she downloaded one of the malware file. Okay. So already his or her system is got compromised. Okay. That infection, it should not go to other system through lateral movement. In that scenario, what we have to do once alert is received, so we have to take the containment, network isolation, because only one HR person system is getting compromised and only one person is going to impact. When you say going to impact, only one person is outage related things we can consider. But think about servers and databases. If server or a database is getting compromised, if I are doing the containment, multiple people are going to impact. Okay. So because servers will be accessed by so many people, but end user system is only one person is going to impact. Availability wise, as per CA trade availability issue. Okay, we can provide the backup laptop to him or her. Okay, then they will continue the operations. But server cases, without contacting the server owner or asset owner or business owner, just like that, we should not go and we should not do the containment. After going and identifying whether it is end user system. Okay, so then who is the business owner? If it is server case only, not end user system, server owner, and is there any applications are running on top of the server? Is there any high availability server is available? Are you taking regular backups or not? All those questions we have to ask. Okay. So we are not a authority person or authorization person. Just like that, we can do the containment. Just you can say our system, our server is got compromised. Can we do containment or not? Okay. In case if you are doing the containment or network isolation, how many end users are going to impact? Whether end users are going to impact within the organization, or maybe external public, they are going to availability issues will come. Okay, so those two things we have to consider. Maybe if I want to say practical example, take ICICI net banking, one of the website is available. So wherever the ICICI net banking application is hosted on top of the server, that server is got compromised. Okay, now if you want to do the instant investigation of the ICICInetbanking.com of the application wherever it is hosted, directly can you go and can you do the network isolation? No, we should not do that. Why? Because all over the worldwide, each and every minute also, they will use ICICI net banking somewhere in the worldwide. Okay, if you are doing the containment of that particular server, so application is not available. Customer will get dissatisfaction. Continuously it is happening, then obviously, so they will switch over to some other banks. So that's why whenever server or database is getting compromised, always we have to coordinate with asset owner or server owner or business owner. How many people or end users are going to impact? That may be internal employees or that may be external customers or public. If it is one laptop or MacBook or workstation or desktop is getting compromised, okay, only one person is getting compromised, that too within the organization employee. Okay, so then we can contact that particular end user or maybe employee. So your system is got compromised. I'm taking care of the instant investigation. If you have any urgent work is there, okay, because they also work over for 9 hours. If you have any urgent work is there, we can provide backup laptops. Otherwise, you can wait for 8 hours of the time. Still, we are cleaning the infection. That is what you have to say. Okay. In the containment phase, so all those things we are going to discuss. It's very, very important, guys. Business impact analysis, very, very important. Risk assessment also. Okay. In the containment phase, based on the end user system or server or database or application or cloud, after analyzing BIA means business impact analysis. How much business impact is there, both availability wise and also financial impact. Okay, business impact analysis. Apologies, guys. And risk assessment. We have to do network isolation from the network. So network isolation directly in the EDR tool we can do. So antivirus or EDR tool, I will show you practically. Don't worry on this one. If you are going to the EDR tool, we have one of the options is there. So that option is called network isolation. So even though they are connecting through VPN, even though they are connected to our office network, either through remote or maybe through directly in the office location. So from EDR tool, so just we can click on network isolation. Automatically, it will disconnect from the our LAN and also our VPN from our office location. There is no need to go to the physical location and we can do the containment. Okay. So it is not required. So directly in the EDR tools nowadays, containment option is available. Just we have to click on the containment and we have to choose the which is the system or which is the server or which is the database is got compromised. So once you are clicking on, automatically it will connect from the our office location or maybe directly from the LAN applications or LAN, local area network. Okay, that option is available. That I can show you in the Okay, so EDR tool. Okay, there is no need to go to the physical wherever the server is located and wherever database is located, wherever the end user system is located, and so on. Okay, in the EDR tool itself, we have option is there. Okay, network isolation. So once you're clicking on the network isolation, by choosing that particular host name or IP address or computer, automatically it will disconnect from the network. Okay, so that is the containment phase. So this is one of the crucial phase also. Okay, this is crucial phase also. When you say crucial phase, servers are getting compromised and the database are getting compromised, applications are getting compromised. You have to make sure that, so how many people are going to impact, how many end users are going to impact. So whether internal employee are going to impact or whether external customers or public are going to impact. All those analysis also we have to do. Even when you're explaining about example, consider one of the server is got compromised. Okay, one of the database is got compromised. One of the application is got compromised. Okay, just like that. Okay, I'm security analyst. I can do anything I want. It will not work out. Okay, business impact is very, very important because we don't know in the server what type of business they are doing, whether it is related to healthcare industry, whether it is related to banking sector, why they are using the server, we are not sure. Okay, so that's why we have to bring those server owners, asset owners in the call as well. Then if you are working for a client, we have to include client also. Okay, otherwise point of contact we have to bring into the call. This server is got compromised. You can ask them to the client and you can send the feedback what exactly the server is used for. Okay, it's one of the crucial phase, especially in the server and database side. Coming back, what is business impact analysis meaning here? So business impact analysis is a part of information security or organization security. So we have to think about how many billion of the dollars we are going to lose in case business are impacting. And also we have to think about even there are two ways we have to think. One is financial impact, how much money we are going to lose. That is one thing. Second one is people impact, how many people are maybe going to lose. Okay, so people are a biggest asset for any organization. Without people or employees, we will not get the business or profits. Okay, so we have to think about both employees point of view, that is called people impact. Second one is, so business impact also we have to consider. These two things we have to consider. So that is the containment phase. And risk assessment. Okay, so I will explain, as I said, Nist framework. Next one is eradication. So eradication also called as a mitigation. Okay, in the eradication phase, security analyst will make sure that infection cleaning and they will take appropriate actions. Based on what type of incident we received. Okay, in the eradication and mitigation phase, what exactly will take care? So whatever system or server is getting compromised, that infection cleaning, and also which type of incident we received. According to that one, we will take care of the appropriate actions. So if it is a brute force attack, one type of eradication we have to consider. If it's a malware category, one type of eradication and mitigation we have to consider. If it is phishing email, we have to consider another type of incident response. Okay, if it is flooding category, another type of incident response. That's why I said appropriate action. Okay, based on the attack, what are we received? Okay, that is on the eradication mitigation phase. Next one, recovery. In the recovery phase, see, there are two different types of phases. One is normal phase, one is abnormal phase. Normal phase meaning here everything is running smoothly without any attacks. are getting compromised. That is called normal phase. Abnormal phase meaning here something is getting compromised, or maybe some of the issues are occurring to that particular system or server or database or application. That is called abnormal. Okay, in the recovery phase, if something is getting compromised, that is like abnormal. Those abnormal operations, we have to bring it back to normal operation. Maybe take one of the system is got compromised by virus. Okay, that is, so before compromising, that is like a normal position. After compromising, like abnormal position. So we will do the instant investigation and cleaning of the infection of the virus, and we'll bring it back to abnormal to normal position. That is called recovery. And also we have to validate, is there any data breach is happened? Is there any data exfiltration is happened? How we have to recover the data also. That is on the recovery phase side. Okay. In the recovery phase, security analyst will bring it back from abnormal, nothing but incident got compromised, to normal operation. So that is on the recovery phase. Okay. Meaning here we have to take care of the infection cleaning. Okay, so then we have to bring it back, those abnormal activity, whatever it is got compromised, to normal operation. That is on the recovery side. Next one is lessons learned. So lessons learned. So how the incident is got compromised, why the incident is got compromised, where the incident is got compromised, and finally what we have done to take care of the incident investigation. Okay, how, where, when, why. So that is lessons learned. That one, everything we will document in one of the document, that is called root cause analysis document or lessons learned document. Okay, this document first we have to fill. Most of the case, L3 team will do this type of lessons learned document filling and also reviewing with our SOC manager. Okay, then finally after reviewing, we have to review with our client also. What our client you are working for? Sorry, which our client you are supporting for? Okay, so that is called lessons learned. These lessons learned are very, very important. Okay, so these lessons learned we are keeping in the one document like a knowledge base, and this one will be used for future purpose as well. Okay, so that is called lessons learned.
RK small down.
Yes, please.
If you don't mind, can you exactly differentiate the difference between SOP and RCA document?
RCA document only for the compromise scenario analysis wise, we will take care of the, okay, why, where, when, how it is got compromised. That is, okay, RCA document. Okay, after something is getting compromised, we will take care of the analysis. Okay, so that is RCA, root cause analysis.
Okay.
So how the system is got compromised, when the system is got compromised, why the system is got compromised. Okay, in future, if you don't want to getting compromised that system, what are the appropriate actions we have to take care? On the other hand, okay, so SOP or playbook or runbook, so these documents, that is not only applicable for compromise scenario, this is applicable to non-compromise scenarios also. Whenever any type of attack is coming or incident is coming, in that scenario, step-by-step process, log into SIM tool. Okay, go to the alerts tab or go to the instance tab, gather the IOC, gather the IOA. So that is step-by-step process we will implement. So that is called, okay, so SOP or playbook or runbook. So that is not only applicable to something is got compromised, even that is applicable to false positives informations also. Out of 100 incidents, 99 incidents are false positives only. So whenever any incident is received, what is the L1 team has to do? What is the L2 team has to do? What is the L3 team has to do? That is SOP document or playbook or runbook. But SOP is root cause analysis is completely only applicable to compromise scenario. What exactly we have done in future, how we can eliminate those type of root cause in which how we can eliminate those incidents once again should not appear in our organization. So that is root cause analysis. Root cause analysis applicable to something is got compromised, what actions we have taken. That is root cause analysis. And SOP, so what L1 team has to do, L2 team has to do, and L3 team has to do whenever any incident is received. It is like a step-by-step phase approach. But
Yeah.
both are not same.
Yeah, clear. Yeah, super.
It's a good question. Yeah. In the lessons learned document or root cause analysis document, RCA, root cause analysis means RCA. I will show you practically couple of SOPs as well as root cause analysis document. Security analyst will document why, where, when, how the incident is got compromised, and also they will provide the what appropriate actions they have taken. For infection cleaning. Okay, so that is root cause analysis document. These lessons learned document will be used for future reference documents as a knowledge base. Okay, so whatever lessons learned document or root cause analysis document we prepared, so this one will act as a, okay, so knowledge based documents or reference documents. In future, once again, same type of incident it is received. So what exactly we have taken the action, directly we can go and we can visit those documents, and within the less time we can complete the actions or instant analysis or instant investigation. Okay, because of these RCA documents, we will reduce our MTTD, mean time to detection, MTTI, mean time to identification, and MTTR, mean time to recovery. Because already we have document is there. Example, today one of the ransomware attack is got compromised by one of the server. To the one of the server. So you are documented everything. Tomorrow another system is got compromised a ransomware attack. Maybe today it is taking, initially first time it is received that incident. Today it is taking 4 hours for identification and also detection and also for recovery. So already we have document is there. So tomorrow directly we can go and we can reference and we can see what exactly we have done in the past. So the document will follow, and tomorrow it will take only 3 hours. So that's why these reference documents are very helpful to reduce the time. Okay. So it will reduce our time to investigation analysis, mean time to detection, mean time to identification, and mean time to recovery. Okay. So all these things you have to specify in the your roles and responsibilities. Your roles and responsibilities. Okay, actually L1 team, they will do only this one only, up to here only. L1 team, their role is this one only. Okay, so identifying the incident, whether it is a false positive or not, that's it. It's over. L1 team, only these two things they will consider. L2 team and L3 team, they will take care of everything. Okay, incident response. Incident response is meaning here infection cleaning also. Okay, L2 team will take care of everything. Even something is got compromised, they will take care of the appropriate action. L3 will work on the escalations and even fine tuning also. But L1 team, they will do the analysis whether it is a false positive and true positive. If it is a false positive, then they will go and they will close the incident, whatever evidences they received. And if it's a true positive, something is got compromised, they will escalate to L2. That is the L1 role, simple role, L1 role. Okay. Whenever you are explaining any instant investigation analysis, because it's a compulsory question, right? So your first question is, you tell me about your roles and responsibilities. Your second question is, what is the most recent instant investigation you have done? Or your entire career, what is the critical or challenging instant investigation you have done? At the time of explaining, don't take false positive related instant analysis, even though you are L1 team. So say enter as a L3, you are like L3, you have to say, or you have to explain. So that time always you have to follow this step approach only. In the recovery phase, I have done this one. In the identification, I have done this one. In the containment phase, I have done this one. In the recovery phase, I have done this one. In the eradication phase, I have done this one, and so on. So always you have to follow this approach. Any incident you can consider, always you have to explain in this way. Okay. So that is about overall ITL process related to incident lifecycle management. Next one is change management process. This is already we discussed. It's a part of firewall upgrade. Hope you remember. So change management process meaning here, if you want to apply any change or if you want to implement any change, so we'll follow change management process. So as I said, change management process not only will be done by security team, this is applicable to every team in the organization. Okay, one of the application they want to upgrade from maybe 1.0 to 1.1. They will also follow the change management process. Maybe one of the data storage or backup team, they want to copy the data from existing server to new server. They will also follow the change management process. Okay, one of the Linux server team, they want to upgrade the server from 8.x to 8.1 to 8.2. They will also follow the change management process. Okay, we are applying some of the changes or we are implementing some of the changes. If you want to apply any changes for already existing systems or servers or databases or applications, we'll implement this change management process. Then when we can do the change management process from security point of view. Okay, example, firewall upgrade, we can do. Okay, if you want to implement correlation rules in the SIM tool, we will do. If you want to upgrade the SIM tool itself, we can do the change management process implementation. If you want to upgrade one of the proxy server, we can implement change management. So these are the couple of places normally we will make sure that change management process should we are following, and we are filling the template, we are raising a change request, and we are taking the approval from the manager. After taking the approval from the manager, we have to discuss with the CAP director. Okay, so that is the way how we can process this following the process. So give me 1 second. Something we are going to change or implement or enhance the feature or deployment or migration, we will follow change management process. From security point, something we are going to change or implement or to enhance the feature, deployment, or maybe migration, or maybe upgrade also. Migration or upgrade. You'll follow change management process. Example, firewall upgrade. migrating from one firewall to another firewall. Maybe currently I'm using Cisco firewall. I don't like Cisco firewall because it doesn't have that much capability, or it doesn't have so many features. Then we can migrate from Cisco to Palo Alto or maybe Fortinet. Migrate from one firewall to another firewall. Upgrading of SIM tools. Upgrading of patch updates also. Patch updates meaning here, just like that we can go and we can upgrade our versions of the softwares, whatever we are using. Okay. So even server team or application team or DevOps team, they will see what are the existing features or existing versions, existing versions of the libraries or packages they are using. And after that, they will go and they will check the feasibility and application compatibility issues. If everything is successful, then only they will raise a change request and they will implement. Okay. Upgrading of the patches also, we have to follow the change management process. So these are the couple of examples. So what is the process we'll follow? Raise a change request first initially. Next one, take the approval from the manager. Put the CAB meeting. Change advisory board. Okay, change advisory board. Put the change request in the CAB meeting. After CAB director, approving the change request. CR means change request. After CAB director approving the CR request, implement the change. So this is the process you have to follow. Raise a change request, take the approval from our manager, put the change request in the CAB meeting. And if you are supporting for client, we have to take the client request also, client approval also. If you are working for the client, then we have to take the client approval also. It's very, very important. Without client approval, we should not touch anything in the prod environment, production environment. Okay. And after taking the CAB director approval, so what we have to do, we have to implement the change. So at the time of raising the change request, as I said, we have to fill one of the Excel sheet or couple of parameters or couple of fields we have to fill. Example, what is the change is about? Okay, scope of the work. Then what is the risk is involved at the time of change? What are the primary contact number, secondary contact number, tertiary contact number, and email address and names. Okay, what is the backup plan? Okay, so the backup plan also we have to consider in case if that change is not implementing properly, testing is failing. Okay, so backup plan is very, very important. So next also we have to take change window. How many hours it will take? Change window is nothing but how many hours it will take. So then we have to consider about even which date and which time we are going to implement the change. Okay, so all those things we have to fill in one of the template. So what CAB director will do? CAB director will validate. So is there any impact to business or not? CAB director will validate. Is there any impact to business or not? After identifying the impact and after analyzing and discussing with the whoever is putting in the CAB meeting, okay, whoever participating, sir, whoever is participating in the CAB meeting, he will discuss, CAB director will discuss with that particular person and he will analyze the business impact And is there any risk is involved? Otherwise, he will postpone to next week. Always change request or change management process will implement in the weekends because nobody should not get impact. Okay. So in the ServiceNow ticketing tool, whenever you are raising a request, so change request always will start with ch0000. If it is incident, it will start with inc0000. Okay. Incident will start with inc0000. Change will start with ch0000. That is the difference. Example of incident number inc0000. Change request number starts with, I will put change request starts with ch0000. Task, couple of times what will happen? So we will create subtask also. So as I said, firewall upgrade, how many people are required? So not only upgrading of the firewall team, in that scenario, couple of other teams also should be required. Example, network engineer team. Is there any routing issue is there? They have to analyze the routing part. And also application development team or application team also, they have to verify all the applications are working or not. So after creating change request, we'll create two subtasks now. One subtask is for the routing team, whether they want to change any route at the time of firewall upgrade. One more subtask is for, so application verification guy. Once they will complete their task, they will close those tasks. And finally, we have to complete our overall change request. So task will start with task0000 or TS. Okay. Couple of times dependency is there with other people. Okay. In that scenario, so whatever task they are going to do, we have to create one more task to them and we have to assign the task to them. Okay. In a single ticket, we can create subtasks also. So that is about incident lifecycle management process and change management process. So most of the cases, change management process, now you are entering into the cybersecurity field, it is not applicable to you. Okay. Most of the cases, this one will be taken care by client itself. Most of the cases, 98% of the cases will be taken care by client itself. Okay, client will not trust us. So that's why. But maybe you are supporting and you are selecting for product-based company and you are taking care of internal SOC operations. Maybe chances are there you have to do yourself. This more than L3 guys. It's like implementation. Whatever we are going to discuss, all these are implementations, especially change wise. Okay, but we'll follow this process. But change management process maybe in future it will helpful for you, not now. Okay, so anyway, it depending on which company you are selecting. It depends. But you should be aware of all these processes also. So next one is problem statement. So problem statement, first we have to identify the problem. Without identifying the problem, how we can provide the solution? An issue should be addressed or condition to be improved. So that is called problem statement. What do you mean by problem? Basically, an issue should be addressed or condition should be improved. So that is called problem statement. Problem. Okay. So maybe take example, you don't have the correlation rules in SIM tool. So we have to resolve that correlation rule issue. Okay, we have to implement that correlation rule. So that is the issue now. So that issue, how we can fix it by contacting the respective vendors. Maybe one of the agent is not working. Antivirus is not working. It is sleeping, or maybe it is unknown status. Okay, that is the problem. So that problem or condition we have to improve. So that is called problem statement. Okay, so problem statement, and so once you are identifying the problem, then we can make a solution. Solution is nothing but blueprint. So as I said just now, one of the agent is not working in the one of the employee machine related to antivirus or EDR. So that is problem statement. What is the problem statement now? Antivirus agent is sleeping, or antivirus agent is unknown, or antivirus agent is inactive. What is solution statement we have to provide? So we have to fix that particular solution. It's like a blueprint of the document or a design or troubleshooting. It's a detailed process of or document of, so how to fix the solution, or how to fix the problem. So that is called solution. Okay, in the solution statement, it is a detailed document or blueprint of design or troubleshooting of the problem. So that is called solution. It is a detailed document of how to fix the problem, or how to troubleshoot the problem, or how to design the problem. Okay, so that is called solution document. Next one is gap analysis. Gap analysis meaning here, what is the current state of the, I think already we discussed this one at the time of definitions. What is the current state of the security and where we want to achieve, what we have to implement. Okay, so couple of times they will ask in the second round of the interview, managerial round. Right now our site is a a green field site. Green field site. When you say green field site, nothing is there. From the scratch, we have to implement the security. This is already we discussed as a part of network architecture diagram. So in that scenario, once after onboarding you in the organization or in my company, what exactly you will do? I will do the gap analysis. What is the current state of the security posture and where you want to achieve or where you want to go? So that is called gap. Current state to desired state is called gap basically. If it is a greenfield site, as a security engineer or security analyst, I will implement on the endpoint site or the antivirus DLP encryption, HDS, HAPS, and file integrity monitoring. On the network side, I will implement firewall proxy, network IDs, network IPS. On the physical security, CCTV cameras, okay, access control policy. On the cloud security side, all the cloud security solutions I will implement. On the application security side, in the SDLC lifecycle, I can make sure that each and every phase I will implement the threat modeling, SAST scans, DST scan, TPS scans, and so on. On the information security side, so I'll implement governance, risk, and compliance policies. Okay, like vulnerability management policy, password policy, okay, risk assessment policy, sexual harassment policy, data protection act, and so on. On the cyber security side, I will make sure that SIM tools are implemented or not. On the infrastructure side, so I'll implement vulnerability management or vulnerability analysis. That is the way you have to give the answer. If it is a greenfield site, nothing but so far no solutions are implemented, nothing security is available. No security is available. Brownfield site also there. We have one more concept. Brownfield. Brownfield meaning here already couple of existing solutions are there. Okay, I will write that one also. Current state to desired state of security analysis is called gap analysis. Current state is desired state. This CSSP question once again. What is gap analysis? Next one. What is brownfield site? Brownfield site meaning here already couple of existing solutions are there. Okay, maybe they have only antivirus and also firewall is there. That's the current state. But they don't have cyber security. They don't have application security. They don't have the cloud security and so on. Now, what is the current state? Only antivirus and firewall. What is desired state? SOC is desired state. Vulnerability management is desired state. Cloud security solutions implementation desired state. Okay, defining the policies, strategies. Okay, so that is desired part of information security as a part of GRC. Okay, so that is the way how we can define this brownfield site and greenfield site. Greenfield site is entire question, guys. Greenfield site from the scratch. We have to implement all the security solutions. When you say all the security solutions, so far whatever we discussed, whatever we are going to discuss, everything we have to implement on the endpoint side, network side, application side, cloud side, physical side. Even though they don't have all these solutions, but we have to say all these we will implement after joining in a company. Okay. So that is the difference between brownfield and greenfield. Next one is a couple of other things also there. What is that? PDCA Act. So it is part of ITL, I think, but anyway, PDCA Act or PDCA process. So PDCA is nothing but plan, do, check, act. Plan, do, check, act. First we have to plan. Okay, after that we have to do, and we have to check, and we have to implement. Plan, do, check, act is called PDCA process. Okay, just you can remember the full form. Plan, PDCA process. Plan, do, check, act. First we have to plan, after that we have to design, after that we have to check, and finally we have to implement. That is called plan, do, check, act. So next one is yeah. So here, as I said, 5 fishbone analysis. Okay, brainstorm. We'll go one by one. So all this part of risk assessment also we are going to discuss part of NIST framework. Currently, we are discussing here itself. Fishbone analysis. Fishbone analysis meaning here, we have to identify the problem and what is the solution. So everything we can represent one format, like a fish diagram. That is called fishbone analysis. Okay, first we have to identify the problem. For that problem, what is the solution? Everything we can represent in the form of fishbone diagram. Okay, how the fish looks like. Same way we can draw the diagram. Okay, so example you can see. So this is the fishbone diagram. So this is the fishbone diagram. What is the problem and what is the solution? How many options we have? So all those things we can represent one of the diagram. Multiple options along with what is the problem and also along with the solution. That is called fishbone analysis. Okay, all these are process oriented related. Have to identify problem. Along with that one, all the options, all the solutions options, we have to provide in the form of fishbone diagram is called as fishbone analysis. Okay, so first we have to provide the problem. For that problem, how many options are there to solve the problem? Whether one option is there or two options are there, three options are there, all those options we have to provide. Example, maybe you are traveling from Hyderabad to Bangalore. So what are the different types of routes are there? So problem here is traveling from Hyderabad to Bangalore. And option 1, what is the route? Option 2, what is the route? Option 3, what is the route? So everything we have to represent in one of the diagram. So that is called fishbone analysis. Next one is 5A analysis. Five Y analysis. Okay, I will ask continuously. It's like a rapid round questions. Rapid round. Okay, what's your name? Okay, so what is your mobile number? What is your first name? What is your last name? You have to say either yes or no. Okay, this one I will ask everybody in the organization. Everybody in the team, sorry, everybody in the team. So whether you will say yes or no, I have to provide the answers here. Okay. Example, do you have mobile? You will say yes or no. Do you have phone? Sorry, do you have laptop? Yes or no. Do you have, okay, tablet is there or not? So yes or no. In such a way, in our process oriented implementation, I will make 5 questions. In our problem, I will make 5 questions to you. First, I will identify the problem. I'll ask 5 questions. I'll make 5 questions. Sorry, I'll make 5 questions. For that one, yes or no. I will ask everybody in the team. Individual opinions I will ask. What, okay, team number 1 person is saying, team number 2 is saying, and team number 3 is saying, okay, another number and so on. Finally, I will make a summary of the report. So that is called 5Y analysis. Y means yes or no. Okay. Taking all the people opinion by asking 5 questions for any problem and making a summary. So that is called 5Y analysis. Yes or no. How many people are saying yes? How many people are saying no? And finally, what is the solution to that particular problem? Okay. So that is called 5Y analysis. Y means yes. 5S analysis also. Next one is brainstorming. Brainstorming also same thing. So example, I'm the information security manager. I will call everybody. So we can, it's like a group discussion kind of thing. Brainstorming sessions. But I will not speak with everybody in front of other people. Personally, I will call and I will ask how we can implement ISO 27000. What is your opinion? Okay. Taking the appropriate people opinion or team members opinion, making a summary. Feedback will be there, right? Couple of times we'll fill a feedback without mentioning their names or survey. So that is called brainstorming. Okay. Taking the experts people opinion is called brainstorming. Or taking the people opinion and making a summary of the almost 5A analysis and also brainstorming, both are similar only. But here yes or no. Okay, for a couple of questions, that 5 questions. Here brainstorming, taking the people opinion or experts opinion, that is called brainstorming. So that too, in front of everybody, I will not ask all the questions. Separately, I will call one person and another person, another person. That is also one way we can do brainstorming session. Otherwise, what we can do, we can give one of the sheet to them, respect to employees, and you can write your opinion. There is no need to mention your name and designation. You can make oral summary of the feedback. So that is also one type of brainstorming. There are different ways we can do basically this one. Taking the feedback or experts people opinion. So that is called brainstorming. And making a summary, and finally making a summary. Okay, so that is our brainstorming. Next one, 9M analysis also there. Total 9. I think management, maintenance. I forgot some other processes. Total 9 M's we will consider. Manage, maintain, couple of other things. So total 9 M's. So all those 9 M's we have to consider. Give me 1 second. 6M also there. 9M, 6M, and so on. So 9M analysis. The motivational is coming. Is one of the process basically. So 9 M's will be there. One is manage, maintain. These two only I remember, but couple of other 9 M's also there. So those 9 M's we have to consider. Measurement. One is measurement, maintain, mission, manage. Yeah, in such a way 9 M's we have to create, and finally we have to make a summary. That is 9M analysis. Next one we have Six Sigma, Kaizen, Zoran. All these are related to process improvements. Process improvement. Okay, so 10th one. So I'm putting in a single way all these. These are all certifications also. So Kaizen, Zoran, Six Sigma. So these are all the 3 different types of process we'll follow. And this is mainly for the continuous improvement and continuous growth in the team wise. Continuous improvement in the process and also team. Example, maybe right now sim tools are implemented. What are the additional continuous improvements we will do? We will take care of the reducing the false positives. Daily so many attacks are coming, all are false positive, fake incidents. There is nothing is getting compromised. How we can reduce those false positives? Okay. And also you want to do some automation. So right now maybe for creating one ticket is taking 5 minutes. So why can't we reduce 5 minutes to by doing automation using some Python and PowerShell? That is one of the automation. Creating correlation rules. That is one of the continuous improvement for unknown attacks. Integrating of threat intelligence feeds. That is also one of the continuous improvement. Remember one guys. Remember one thing guys. So whoever is working on continuous improvement, those people will get more hike. Whoever is working on continuous improvement in the team or giving trainings also one of the continuous improvement. Whatever you have the knowledge, you are sharing with other team members. That is also one type of continuous improvement. Whoever is working on the continuous improvement in the team, those people get more hike. Because he's not like a selfish, he's working on only his incidents and also quality. He is supporting for entire team. If that knowledge I'm sharing with other people, so that one will be helpful for other people. 20 members in this SOC team, it will be, this is not only just SOC, that is maybe any team you can consider. This continuous improvement is common for every team. Whoever is working on initiatives and taking care of the continuous improvement processes and developing these initiatives and implementing these initiatives, those people will get more hike. Daily, everybody will do their work. What are the additional work you are doing? How can I differentiate you and other people? Example, I am the manager. How can I differentiate 33 members in the team? Okay. So this continuous improvement, not only for a single candidate, he is getting the benefit. It is getting the benefit by total entire team. 33 people are getting the benefit. Why I'm saying 33? Because 33 people are joined in the class. That's why. Okay, so entire team is getting benefit, not single person or single employee. Obviously, that one is helpful for the entire organization. Okay, that's why whenever anyone is working on the team-oriented goals, team-oriented objectives, team-oriented solution, team-oriented initiatives, team-oriented continuous improvements, those people will get more hike. And those people only will appreciate it always. Okay. So this is the way how smart work we have to work on. Instead of working on daily, okay, 10 instant is received, I have to work on 10 instants. My work is completed. That's all. Shift is over. What additional work you are doing? How can I differentiate? How your manager can be differentiated you? Okay. So that is about overall ITL process. So today evening, I will start infra security. Okay, I have to explain one more framework. Give me 2 minutes. I will complete in 2 minutes. NIST framework also has incident lifecycle management process. NIST framework also has incident lifecycle management process. One is protect, detect, identify, recover. I think lessons learned. So this is the 5-phase approach: protect, detect, identify, recover, and respond. Sorry, response also respond. So this is the 5-phase approach. Okay, ITL process only, it's very famous. Incident lifecycle management I am discussing about. So this very famous, but NIST framework, very less number of the organizations they will use. Protect, detect, identify, recover, respond. So protect maybe will come last phase or maybe third. So detect, identify, recover, respond, and protect. So this is the 5-phase approach is defined by NIST framework. Okay. So NIST framework. Instant analysis. So as I said, but don't go with this one. You can go with whatever I said: preparation, identification, containment, eradication. Yeah, this is the one. So identify, protect, detect, respond, and recover. This is the NIST framework instant lifecycle management process. Okay. First, we have to identify what is the classification of the incident, and we have to protect, and we have to detect, and we have to respond, and we have to recover whatever data breach it is happened. So this is the 5-phase approach as per the NIST framework. But in the interview point of, don't say this one unless otherwise, if they have lost completely dedicated on NIST framework. 99% of the cases from the interview point of view, whenever they are referring incident lifecycle management process, so 100% ITL process only, starting with the preparation to till lessons learned. That is across the worldwide most popular one related to incident lifecycle management, ITL process. Okay, starting the preparation to till lessons learned, 6-phase approach. That is important as compared to this one. This one is following by very limited people. Okay, forget about this one. It's okay. So that's all for today morning. So in the today evening class, okay, so I will explain about what is that? Sorry, infra security, vulnerability management. I will start with vulnerability management. Jyoti is asking one of the question: false positive, true positive, false negative, true negative. Separate topic is there. There I will explain. Any other? Do you have any questions?
Before you start the practicals, you asked us to go through some tools, right? MX tool.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you once say the names exactly what the tools we have to go once again,
So
so that
I already in the Excel sheet, I'm not sure whether you're following the Excel sheet or not. Kranti, you can see here in the cyber security, in the very first class itself.
yeah, I have seen that in that
Mm.
MX toolbox yesterday when I'm going, it is asking for a free trial, something like that.
MX tool, it is asking free trial. Why it will ask free trial?
Can you once open MX toolbox?
Yes. Okay. So this for just domain validation, IP address validation, URL validation, header analyzer validation.
Yeah, this page does not open for me. I'll check it out once again. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so you can go and you can see in the cybersecurity course content. I think this is very first class after demo class. So I will go and I
Yes,
will see
virus.
whether yes,
Yeah, yeah. You have
the
mentioned it.
right. So these tools, just you can go through this one. Otherwise, I will teach once again. Just for whenever you will get a free time, just you can work on all these tools. That's what I said. Yeah.
Yeah, today's weekend we thought of looking into it. That's all.
Okay. 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 Maybe you can check your web browser or maybe in the your mobile and so on. Why you are getting that error or
I'll check from
free
my
trial
end.
version.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other? Thanks for remembering that me. Yeah. Any other?
Sir, in change management process, you said that we have to
Mm,
upgrade the patches, right?
yes. That we no
We
need to upgrade the patches. Patch upgrades will be done by Windows team and Linux team. What is our role is completely okay. So running the scans and identifying the vulnerabilities only. Separate team will be there. Patch management is not part of our job. As a security, that is evening class is that one only. I'll explain there.
okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. So under vulnerability management, I will explain about what is patch and who will do the patch updates and so on. That is not our role. Any other? Okay, guys. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. See you evening at 6:30.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.